I said I'd do a chatty vlog, and of course I sat down to do it and I can't remember what I was gonna say. Like, I had loads of points. Should have documented them, and I've checked my notes and I'm like, I didn't document what I wanted to. It doesn't say that. It's just, why am I so stupid? Can I blame pregnancy brain? I'm 20 weeks pregnant, so I can totally blame pregnancy brain, right? Tell me I can. So I'm just gonna at the minute explain about Veda and why I didn't complete it. And if I remember the other things that are going on in my life, I'll talk about those too. Because Edith wasn't coping, and I know, like, there's people out there like Stacey and that are amazing. They have kids with like autism or additional needs, and they're able to do these videos and talk about their kids' like needs and show their kids and do all of this stuff, and it's such an amazing support, and it just does, it helps so many people for so many different reasons. And I honestly wish I had the same talent scope. I had the same skill set that meant I could do that and help loads of people, and I just can't. I'm just going to admit that I'm not comfortable with filming Edith when she's having a bad time. I'm not comfortable with uploading and doing daily vlogs if she's not functioning well. I'm not comfortable with sharing too much about her difficulties. I don't think I do her or anything justice when I do it, and other people can, and that's amazing, and I wish I had the skills. I really do, because I'd love to help more people, because that's the whole reason I started this channel, was to help people understand surrogacy and know it's achievable, and then later on help people realise that it's actually okay if your kid's got additional needs, and they don't have to be physically disabled, and they don't have to be severely autistic for you to feel like you need support and for you to feel like you're not alone. And I really desperately want to be that person that can help people, but I just don't have the skill set to do it justice, or to do my child justice, and that's where I struggle. So I can talk about it, but not at the point where I can do a daily vlog. I just don't think it's fair on her. And maybe she's going to grow up and it's never going to bother her, because maybe she's never going to care, or she's never going to have the understanding. I don't know what is going to happen, but I do know that I don't want to risk upsetting her or doing it wrong or doing her an injustice. And I step back. For the sake of my own kid, I step back. So in the second week of the Easter holidays, we came home. Everything was sort of okay, but she struggled. Everything was hard. And I needed to just mother my kid. And also, when she wasn't needing stuff, make sure George and Alice didn't feel like Edith was eclipsing them again. And so I didn't have the time or the energy or the inclination to film my very monotonous or almost encroaching on my children's personal space days. It just didn't work for me. It didn't work for her. It wouldn't have worked for the bigger two. So I made an executive decision to not do it. And I'm massively jealous of all those that can do it. I think it's amazing. I would love, as I said, to have that and be able to do that, but I know my own limits, and that was outside of them in that moment. I just can't imagine me personally being able to do daily vlogs with a child with additional needs. I can't do it. I struggle to do videos about her anyway, because I said I don't want her to resent me in the future. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to do her an injustice. I overthink things a lot. It's part of who I am. And I just was like, I can't. And I'm annoyed really in some ways on a personal level, not to my children at all, that I went through all of that with all that internet and all of that upset and all of that extra stress trying to upload videos that I'd recorded. And then ended up failing when we got back. It's almost ironic, but it wasn't about completing something for the sake of completing it, which it was when I was on holiday. It was like, I'm gonna do this. But when I came back, it wasn't about completing a challenge. It was about the welfare of my child, and my dogs go mad running all over the bed, knocking the camera. So I put her first, you know, as I think most mothers would do. I got to a point where I realised I wasn't doing her any good if I was sharing it, and I wasn't being, you know, it wouldn't be fair on George and Alice, because then any of the time I wasn't dealing with Edith, I would have been editing and uploading, and I wanted to love on my big kids because they are amazing. They are such exceptional children. They help with their sister masses, and as I've said before, they don't lead the average lives because they do watch her, so I can, like, I don't know, pee in peace and she's still safe. And it means that she can play in her room, and I had to work the next week as well. So although I'm working from home, which is a massive, massive help, it just meant that I could leave her watching a film with them or playing toys or something, and I could get on with my job. So that just made it significantly harder, just wrangling work, kids, and Edith needing support. So it was a lot of, thanks Arthur, a lot of holding her whilst doing my job. It was just a difficult couple of days, and I just couldn't do it. If anyone's got any tips or tricks or anything that would make it easier, or anything like, hey, have you tried doing this, you let me know, because I feel like I'm running in the dark a lot of the time. It just, yeah, I want to be good at YouTube. I would love to be a success if it meant I could reach more people and help more people, but I'm just not there yet. And I often feel that I will never be ever anything like that. I'm not one of those people. As I said before, I'm not polished. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm starting to sort of accept that now, I suppose, that there's other people that can do it, fabulous at it, so I'm not going to worry so much about my own shortcomings. And there's a lot of them to go through, so I can only pick so many of them to be like upset about, otherwise I'd exhaust myself. But that's it really. So that's kind of, I mean, there was so much more to say, but I cannot, my brain's died. Haven't eaten lunch yet, and it's 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna go and eat some lunch, sort my grumpy dogs out. I will see you all in my next video. But yeah, as always, any comments or questions, do post them down below, because I love to interact, and I will see you all soon. Bye.